Welcome back into the show. Time for some 814 Eats. We're ready to turn up on this Friday.
Oh, do you think Jack and I were having a concert over here?
A little bit. Little Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, listen, we're going to make some watermelon sangria today. And this is something you could very well serve your guests on Easter. Before you have your big Easter dinner, make a pitcher of sangria, make some bruschetta, keep them very happy until you get ready to pull that Easter dinner out of the oven.
Yeah.
So what we've done, we've got our little pitcher here. I put some lime slices, some orange slices. Typically, if you make a sangria, it's got fruit in it. Since it's a watermelon sangria, I put a little watermelon rind. I've put a little fresh rosemary. I've put some mint. And we're going to start with 8 ounces of vodka. Okay.
Right in.
Right in there, all in.
And Morgan, if you would, I've got a couple little containers of ice right there. Little Tupperware containers.
Oh, yeah. You got
so
it.
we can get this chilled. I didn't know if y'all would have any ice here or not. So I just grabbed a little out of the fridge.
Good thinking.
There you go.
Yeah, because we got to make this cold.
Yeah.
And now we've got our Moscato wine, and they make white or rosé or red Moscato, and this is just the pink one.
Okay.
And this is exactly 28 ounces measured ale, and that is exactly 28 or 25 ounces of wine is exactly a regular size bottle, so that you'll know. And I just had a huge thing of it, and I didn't want to bring all that from home. So now what we're going to do, look how pretty that is.
I know, right? It looks like a nice tea pitcher.
Yep. And then we're just going to put a little bit of watermelon.
You kind of crush it up a little.
Yep. And about 2 cups of watermelon. And I had about 4 or 5 pieces there, okay? And then we've got that. I'll save that piece for Mr. D. And then we're just going to put our lid on. And I've given you some glasses there with some fresh mint and a little chunk or hunk of watermelon.
Oh, my goodness. This is going to be so refreshing.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Springtime, some watermelon.
You got all the aromatics in there, too. Those
indeed,
spices and herbs. Yes.
Oh, I can smell it, too. It smells so good.
Okay.
Just what you need on a Friday, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, a little bit of sangria. If you want a little bit of pineapple in there, I had some little pineapple chunks that I brought home. Do you want to try a little?
Yes,
That might
please.
give us a little sweetness. That vodka might be a little bit heavy in there. Okay, tell us what you think.
Right.
I love it. I love
Nice
this.
and refreshing.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is really good.
And you know, the Moscato wine is really inexpensive, and then I just got a really cheap blend of vodka. So really, you know, you're not tying up a lot of costs.
Right.
You don't have to buy a whole watermelon. You can buy just a couple of slices. And then I just thought, you know, we can't just stand down here and drink all liquor, that we needed a little bit of food or substance. And so I just toasted off some bread rounds, like baguette means toasted. Bruschetta means in Italian burnt or burned toasted bread. So it needs to be toasted and crispy. And then you're just going to put some tomatoes on there. You're going to put a little bit of basil. You're going to put some feta, or you could use mozzarella, or you could use fresh parm. And then just drizzle with a little bit of olive oil, or you could drizzle with a little balsamic vinegar.
Yes.
Okay? So now I'm going to let you all make a few bruschettas here.
It looks so pretty.
Okay.
It does, right?
All right. Y'all just step
Yes.
right in. I'll move
do it.
right over here and I'll watch your sangria, Jack.
Okay.
So nothing bad happens to it.
All right.
Here, we'll move these out where they're more flat, where you've got
some
plenty
room.
of room. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah. So
I mean-
just make a few bruschettas. So just
on in
get your
here.
little baguette bread, and I put a little bit of garlic and olive oil on there this morning.
Okay.
You know, just to toast it up a little bit. And you know, make it crispy under the broiler, then just let it sit, and of course that dries it out a little bit. And so we've got garlic and olive oil on our bread. We've toasted it. We've cut up some fresh romas. You can use as many or as little. There's some fresh basil over there and some feta, drizzle with a little olive oil, and there's some little plates, and you can get yourself a piece. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
And that would be nice for Easter. This isn't gonna fill your guest up. You know, just give them a little snack with a little sangria before you get the Easter dinner ale. Gets everybody involved, entertained, gives them something to do.
Keeping them satisfied.
Keeps them satisfied, and would make sure they don't have too much to drink. They have a little substance in their stomach. And I think the Easter Bunny would just absolutely love the sangria.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Mr.
Yeah.
Rabbit would just really like that.
Easter Bunny.
And just a little bit of salt, Morgan. Just a little bit of salt.
It's such a pretty appetizer and pretty easy.
It is a pretty appetizer. It's easy. You don't have a lot of cost in this. Yeah, you need to drizzle.
All right.
Okay.
Like little.
And then here's a little plate for you all to get a slice. And this is just finger food.
Nice.
You just eat it right off your toasted bruschetta bread. Real simple.
Thank you.
Easy peasy here.
There we go.
I love this. Hopefully the weather gets nicer so we can enjoy these outside, right?
Especially poolside.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Okay,
It's
how's
amazing.
your bruschetta? Good?
I love it.
Okay.
So flavorful, and it's simple.
And I just love the way the sangria looks. Isn't that pretty? And I just bought this picture just for today, for TV. I found it. I had several pictures at home, but I needed something that had no design or pattern because I wanted this to be clear. And I found this yesterday for $5. And I said, well, it is the deal. I need that for Studio 814. And for summer, when Jack and Morgan come, we'll just fill this baby up and take right out to poolside.
I love that. And tell us, too, people can give you a call. You can come out and do this kind of thing at their house?
I can. I can do a party, come to your house. I am a personal chef. My number's 814-515-1191. I've got a couple of big functions coming up here for May and June, so we're getting busy. The weather's getting brighter and lighter.
Hopefully.
And people want Chef Janet, of course, to come to their house.
Get her on your calendar.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes,
You
thank
are so
much.
welcome.
I can't stop eating.